Hello, my name is Sean. Welcome back to my existence update. And if you're new here, all I do is just yap about life and have some good advice near the end. So today we're just gonna talk about life, and at the end we're gonna talk about overcommitting. It's been a while. Last time I was here, I had a slow dive shirt, which I now lost, and I had a bolo tie, which I also lost, and I'm in my room now this time. So let's start this existence update off with some life updates and obsessions. So recently I just got into film photography, which is pretty fun. My friend actually let me borrow his Nikon F, which I actually have right now, and it has a pretty cool strap to it, if you can see it. No, you can't actually. It has a cool strap. This Nikon F was from the 70s and 60s. They used it for World War II photography, which is pretty cool. I have this gem in my hand that my friend let me borrow, which is kind of insane to let me borrow. I love you, Enrique. If you're watching this, you probably are. So yeah, I've been practicing some street photography. I was watching this video where this guy, he just randomly takes pictures of people without them knowing. I kind of wanted to do that, so I've been practicing with my own family and friends. Candid photos are pretty cool. So yeah, I've been trying to experiment with that. Here are some examples that I've been doing with that camera. It's kind of bad. I don't know how to use like ISO and all that shenanigans, which I will learn soon, I promise. I also have another camera that I've been using, is my Pentax autofocus. It's a basic Pentax. It's an IQ Zoom 80E. This is very portable, more portable than that other camera that my friend let me borrow. But this one's actually mine. It's not as heavy, and it's a point and shoot, which I really like. And yeah, also I'll list some examples of pictures I took with that camera. I had really fun using this camera at night. One night I went to abandoned Salem with my friend Enrique, and we also took pictures in front of it. We were planning to go inside, but I was kind of scared. I also took it to shows, and that was also fun. Another life obsession is this little baby I got right next to me. It is a Typewriter, brother Typewriter. I got it at Goodwill literally yesterday for 10 bucks. Yes, you heard that right, 10 bucks. It is electric, which I usually use my manual typewriter, which is under it, but I'm also scared to have it out in the open and collect dust. So I just got this to like kind of have it in the open, have it more accessible. Shout out Goodwill. I can't wait to write on it more. Recently I've been having a lot of free time in college, which you'd expect that you'd have less time for yourself and more time for school, but it's actually quite the opposite. I have a lot of time in my hands, so I just been going on hikes. Recently I went to a hike to the floodgates with my friend Annalie. It was kind of scary. It was near the witching hour. We had to climb these ladders, kind of afraid of heights. I almost slipped. Going down was the easiest part, but going up was the worst part. I kind of almost fainted. But yeah, that hike to the floodgates was pretty fun. I swear on my life, I thought I heard something, but apparently there was nothing. Or maybe it was just lurking in the shadows. I do not know. I did not want to go further in, especially that there's no exit at the end of the tunnel for that.
So if the water were to open right now, then we would just like get washed away.
It's actually nice to get out my comfort zones and try new things. Another hike I've gone to is this morning hike I've been with my friend Roz. We went to this river in the nature. Yeah, where else would you find a river? We had our journals with us. We also had a tape of the Cocteau Twins. We brought the Walkman to the river and we listened to Cocteau Twins. We actually took turns. I had side A and she had side B. And yeah, the album is really good. It has Wax and Wayne and Millenniary. I was so surprised when she just whipped it out. I'm like, whoa, that's a pretty good album. Is that Cocteau Twins?
Yeah.
She also had American Football, which we actually changed locations to listen to that. We went to like a field of grass and we just did some journaling and we caught up with life before we had school. Yes, we did that before school, which is kind of crazy. And then another hike I went to was with Annalie. We went to a cliff near the ocean. It was actually the first place I went to when I first moved to California.
So this is the lagoon right here. This is where I sit.
We wore our Suicide Boys merch, which is pretty cool, and we listened to Suicide Boys the entire day. And after, we just ate some poke by the ocean and went to Sunken City and took some more pictures and looked at the moon there. It was actually a full moon that day, I forgot. Yeah, what a beautiful day. And then earlier this fall, I drank a Erewhon smoothie for the first time. It was pretty good. Actually, it was not even mine. I ordered a peanut butter smoothie, which I don't know why I did. I should have ordered something new and I haven't tried yet because that peanut butter smoothie was like 15 bucks. But in the end, my friend ordered a cloud coconut drink, which was pretty good. I was just sipping on their drink the entire time and barely drinking mine. So now I know my lesson. If I want to try a expensive smoothie, try something new and don't stick to something that you can usually get at a local smoothie place.
Moving forward, using all my breath.
Another favorite in my life is driving with my feet out. Yes, you heard me right. Feet out the window. Yeah, after school, my friend was driving and I was like, I need my feet to breathe. So I stuck my feet out the window, shoes off, socks off and everything. It was quite lovely. There's also a sunroof. I stuck my feet out there too, and my friend did as well. It's definitely something I would remember in my years of college. Yeah, try it out. Stuff I've been also up to is random photo shoots. I don't know, there's been a lot of random photo shoots I've been doing. They're never planned. The first photo shoot was this blood photo shoot I did with my friend. We just went to this building. It had a beautiful stained glass window with a pentagram on it, and we thought it would have been the perfect place to do a blood photo shoot. And luckily I had fake blood, I had a candle, I had my camera, my tripod, and a mission and passion. And we did it, and this is how it turned out. I'll list some examples here. As you can tell, we got really bloody. It looked very scary. I liked how it turned out. Thank you, Josh, for helping me get this idea come to life. Another photo shoot was in the fog. It was very foggy that day. We went to the beach, and luckily we had our camera. Felt like I was in Silent Hill. I was wearing my cloak that day, so luckily it went with the fog. So we took some pictures there. I was feeling like I had to go barefoot the rest of the day for some reason, so some days I was barefoot, and then after we dipped ourselves in the ocean. Thank you, ocean, for being there. I've been also going to house shows. This recent one I went to was for Halloween. I got rolled before the ska band started playing. I was really looking forward to ska, but I provided my fog machine for the show, and I got in for free for providing that fog machine. Shout out Ray. Cops came, and there was a helicopter shining lights on us the entire time. And I came in with my pimp coat, my fur coat, and it was a lovely time. And then another day I went to this thing called a harapero. It's like dancing, and there's a lot of cowboys and bandas playing. I felt like a true cowboy that day in my boots, in my flared pants, and my cowboy shirt. There was horses. They were doing like this competition where you have to grab a cow. I got really tired near the end. My feet were hurting, so I wasn't used to all that dancing. Another obsession is Magic the Gathering. I wish this was not introduced in my life because boy, oh boy, this has taken over my life. I've spent a lot of money on like these blind mystery packs. This is my first ever booster pack, so let's get into it. Yeah, too much money. I've been using these cards that I get in these mystery packs to build this deck, and I play standard. If anyone plays standard out there, let me know, let's play. But I really want to play Commander soon, which is like 100 cards in a deck rather than 60. So I want to try that out soon. So if you're watching this, let's play. Card Addiction. There's actually this place called Card Addiction where you can buy cards. It's kind of funny. It's a pretty cool store. They actually have these blind mystery boxes where you can stick your hand in for $4. And usually the packs are like $5 and up. So that's kind of a steal. So you stick your hand in, you pick a random pack. It's pretty cool. Check out Magic the Gathering. Now we shall go to our music favorites. Alright, so music favorites. My recent music favorite has been Ariel Camacho, and more specifically the song Te Metiste. Oh, Te Metiste. That song has a hold on me. As much as I don't understand the lyrics, I feel it in my soul, I feel it in my heart, I feel it everywhere in my body. If I could get that song injected in my blood, I would. It's funny because I was getting crazy bread at Little Caesars, and I hear a song playing at this random restaurant, and it was Te Metiste. At first I did not know it was that song, but I was asking my friend, and she was like, oh, it's Ariel Camacho. Ever since that day, I've been replaying that song a lot, over and over again, to a point where I do it for karaoke. It's a pretty cool karaoke song. Yeah, another album by Ariel Camacho is the Hablemos compilation. I love that compilation. Give it a listen. Hablemos, the single song, is pretty good. Another favorite is Allison's Halo. I actually saw Allison's Halo recently at this Chinese restaurant. It was a Chinese restaurant one side and a venue at the other side, and we just listened to Allison's Halo, and I was pretty near. It was a pretty small and intimate venue. One of the songs I really liked seeing live was Calendar. Another band I saw live was Out of Pocket. Out of Pocket was at the Observatory down in Santa Ana, if you guys are local from California. I went in the pit. It was fun. I was wearing my flowy shirt. I got hit in the face twice. One in the lip and one right here. I had a busted lip and a bruise. I wish they played Waste of a Man though. Another day, maybe one day they will play Waste of a Man. But I did get a CD from them, so shout out. Oh, and I met the singer guy. And yeah, another good artist I've been listening to is Donovan. Since it's fall time, it's witchy season, so I've been listening to the song Season of the Witch. I've been obsessed with that song. And I was on campus one time and I was listening to the song, and my friend who's dressed up in all black, looking all witchy, and she appeared out of nowhere. So I do think that song has some powers to it. Another good album by Donovan is The Hurdy-Gurdy Man. Two good songs on that album especially is Hurdy-Gurdy Man and Entertainment of a Shy Girl, which is such a good song. I love both of them. Hurdy-Gurdy Man got introduced to me when I was watching Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. That show is so stupid, but I also love it because of the songs it had on there. Another artist I've been obsessed with is The Doors. Jim Morrison, shout out. Especially the song Blue Sunday. I've been listening to that song for a while, but just this season I've been listening to it a lot. Roller skating to that song. It's so good. And then the album I like to listen by The Doors is The Doors, the self-titled album. That album's pretty good. I started listening to it just this season as well. Notable songs on there is like The End and Light My Fire. I was actually playing pool with my friend and we were listening and dancing to that song. And one band I found recently is Flat 7. Yeah, I found this band on a subreddit of the Cocteau Twins, and they were saying how it sounds similar to Robin Girth and Elizabeth Fraser's kind of vibe. So I listened to it and I was blown away, especially by track 2. Listen to track 2. Track 2 is pretty good. And then I'm gonna speedrun some single songs that I've been listening to. I'm Alive by Puya. I've been listening to a lot of Puya recently, and his other song, Superman is Dead. Another one is La Niña Fresa by Banda Zeta. Always gets me dancing. Surrender by Suicide. I was in clown makeup one night with my friends and we were just driving throughout the night and listening to that song.
I'm trying to wait for you.
Without You by Harry Nilsson, and I ended up doing it for karaoke at this antique store. Stardust by Willie Nelson. That song makes me feel like a true cowboy. Kali Yuga by Ghostman. Those are my music favorites. I hope you enjoyed those music favorites. Now some clothing favorites. One thing I've been loving was this furry suit that I thrifted for 20 bucks. Yes, I thrifted a furry suit for 20 bucks at Goodwill. Now that I think about it, is that a good idea? Maybe not, because it's probably used. But hey, like, when will you ever find a furry suit for 20 bucks, you know? I put that on the second I bought it. Yeah, people hate on me. I'm sorry. I should have washed it first or dry cleaned it, but you only live once. And I don't have lice. I don't have anything. I'm not sick. Or maybe I am sick right now, but that's because of allergies. I put that on right after I bought it. And I went to my work and I showed my coworkers and they loved it, I hope. And my friend gave my persona name called Kai. And ever since I posted that, I posted a reel. The furry community gets so much hate. And there's also hate within the furry community. Like, people are very mean to each other. After that, I got a taste of the furry community. Yeah, and also I got a Roblox shirt. Shout out to that Roblox shirt. It says bacon hair, don't care. I also thrifted this red velvet cloak. I already talked about it earlier, but that was pretty cool. Did that for some photo shoots. It's like a really nice long cloak. It reminds me of like the 70s. It gives a genre-this look, especially when I wear it with my necklaces. So shout out to that cloak dress and whoever left it at the Goodwill. I've been also obsessed with this 70s flowy shirt that I got at Savers. I wore that to the Out of Pocket show. It makes me me feel like I'm a pirate, especially when I wear it with a scarf around my head. Ooh, and my final obsession for clothing is my G59 hats. Oh my gosh, I love that hat to the death. Best purchase of my life. I'm glad I bought it before it sold out, and best thing ever. Shout out G59 Records, shout out Suicide Boys, shout out everybody under that label, because you have made me happy for manufacturing that hat. And on to advice about overcommitting. So yeah, overcommitting. I'm sure we've been all guilty of that. First off, what is overcommitting? Overcommitting is like taking more things like tasks or responsibilities or hangouts, taking that in more than you can actually manage. This could lead to like overexhaustion and can drain your individual person and your soul, which is not good, which can lead to you feeling overwhelmed. I may be guilty of experiencing that, maybe just recently, which is why I'm doing a video about this. It can strain personal relationships and just overall life. You just strain your life experience. One way I've been trying to overcome this overcommitment is just by saying no. It's okay to say no. Saying no to plans, saying no to some things. Yeah, you just gotta set some boundaries for yourself and prioritize yourself. And maybe when you do that, you'll start to commit to things less and commit to yourself more. But it's also good to indulge in life's pleasures, but also too much can make you feel drained. It's just all about managing yourself, managing time, and yeah, as long as you feel in control and you're getting things done. I was experiencing this when there was a birthday dinner, and I had plans after that birthday dinner, and then one of my friends just told me about this thing called overcommitment. I don't know if you heard about it, but ever since that, I've just been thinking about my time and how I prioritize things and people and myself. It's just a learning process, so just don't be hard on yourself. Make sure you just take care of yourself as well. But yeah, I hope this video was quite lovely for you guys to watch. Let me know you guys' current favorites for this season of fall. I'd love to know about it. Put me on some good music, put me on some good movies. I'd love to hear what you guys been listening to and what you guys been watching. I hope you have a beautiful night, beautiful day, beautiful evening. I'll see you guys soon. Farewell.